Hello.
Hello.
And welcome back to a Joe and Orlando podcast. This is our second go.
Yes.
of filming it. Mainly because obviously Matt's sound levels with the new microphones were absolutely perfect. But mine, because I'm a big mouth, wasn't so much. So we've adjusted the microphone levels a little bit. So hopefully this will be better sound quality, because there was a massive crackle where I was shouting and ha-ha-haing a lot.
Yep.
But yeah, here we go. Second go round. Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. As you can see, we've got a lovely background and a lovely slideshow as well, and our Christmas tree as well, because it is almost Christmas.
2 more weeks.
2 more weeks. Oh my God, that's mad, isn't it? But yeah, so thank you so much to all you people that are subscribed to us. We do have our first members video up. That is the Fox's Farm Produce collab that we did with Rainbow Serena. So make sure you just go and like their channel as well, because they've just started uploading their Butlins trip, which is very honest review as well. And really good. Their channel is really good for like accessibility as well, because Reagan obviously uses a wheelchair majority of the time nowadays, unfortunately. But as a wheelchair user, they can look at accessibility and stuff like that from a mobility perspective as well. So definitely go and check out their stuff. They did do a Disney World trip last year as well, so do go and check that out as well. So yes, this week we are talking Islands of Adventure. Yes. So we absolutely had a great day.
It was a great day.
We went.
Amazing day, wasn't it?
I do feel like Savannah was probably a little bit bored because there was nothing for her to do.
She did a couple of rides.
She's done one. That was all she could do all day.
Okay.
But next time we go in September next year, she will not be a handheld infant anymore. So hopefully she'll be able to do a few more rides in Islands of Adventure.
What was that the area? Zeusland, sorry. Yeah, she did more rides there, didn't she?
She's done one. She can only do one at the time, but she should be able to do more rides there. Yeah. As well. So yeah, just make sure you're tuning in. Make sure you're subscribing, liking, sharing. Give us a comment as well. If you've got any tips from your trips, or you want to know anything that we don't cover in this episode, then honestly, just drop us a comment. We'll find out for you.
Yes, we will.
We'll let you know. So yeah, we're just going to get started. Let's just get started.
Crack into
shall we? So Universal Islands of Adventure, we're going to go with the top park tips. So first one, if you're thinking of standing in line for Ollivander's one show, our recommendation is don't bother.
No, if it's more than I would say more than a half-hour queue, I wouldn't bother.
Yeah.
I mean, we queued up for like 45 minutes, I think it was. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the only reason we've done that for is obviously you love Harry Potter.
And I heard it was really good, the one show.
I just
was just very, very disappointed and underwhelmed with it.
I think we done it about like 1, 2 o'clock. The park been open since 9, so I don't know whether the guy who's doing it or performing it or getting bored, like doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So his performance levels dropped down a little bit.
Yeah, and he was old as well, because they're supposed to, the Ollivanders are supposed to be old.
But at least he was British.
Yeah, yes, he was. If he wasn't British, he did a very good British accent.
Yes, he did.
So, but we recommend, if you just want to buy a wand to do all the spells around Hogsmeade and everything with, then just go and buy the wand out the wand shop. Don't bother doing the show. Because even if you get picked, like you still have to buy the wand anyway.
Yeah.
So it's literally just, I think it's trying to be like sort of an immersive experience. But for me, as a massive Harry Potter fan, it didn't feel very immersive to me.
No, you were quite disappointed, weren't you?
I was, yeah. I was severely disappointed. But yeah, that's our recommendation. Don't bother with it. But if you really want to do it, do it.
But we still spent £70 on a wand.
I'm taking it with me next time. I'm taking, because we got the Elder Wand. Elder Wand, yes. So yeah, I want to do some more of the spells.
Oh, that one you can
fit. I'm taking it back with us. Yeah, I'm not buying another one.
Like stuff around the park, or Harry Potter.
I think I only did like one. Spell.
And so it opens up. Well,
it's really really cool because it's got the LED bit at the end. Yeah. You can't get those in Watford. In the Watford tour.
No. Well, no.
But yeah. Next tip: you will get absolutely soaked on Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls and Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat barges. Now, Popeye and Bluto's wasn't open because it was down for its yearly maintenance. Dudley Do-Right's, we got in the queue for it. We waited about 15 minutes and then they said, oh, it's broken down.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to ride it, but which is, I think Matt was a bit disappointed because Matt loves a water ride.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
But I think you would have really enjoyed that as well. It's just it's really big. It's quite a long ride as well. So like,
yeah, I think I'd done that years ago though.
Not in Islands, no, because it's Islands of Adventure.
Oh,
isn't
of
it?
course it was. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, but we will endeavour to do it next time because we're going to September. It should all be open.
Yeah.
So, but again, yeah, just bear in mind. I'll come on to that a little bit later. So when you get into the park, a really good tip, and we did this. Go left. Don't go right. Go left to Marvel Island first because Hulk was literally a walk on.
Unbelievable what that is.
It was literally a walk on though, wasn't it?
It
Because
was.
we got there at the start of the day. Most people will go right towards Jurassic Park for Velocicoaster and Hogsmeade.
Which it's not a bad shout because the Velocicoaster is quite obviously very popular.
It's very popular.
So it's not a bad shout to go there first to get everything done with. Then maybe go back to the Hulk, but
I think because we had the accessibility pass, I think we felt that we could go and get a time and come back a bit later to do it. So,
but if you haven't got obviously the
accessibility pass, then maybe if you really want to ride Velocicoaster, definitely go there first.
Yeah, because obviously his queue was like when we went there, we waited 45 minutes.
We waited 45 minutes, and that was in the express queue. And, so I mean. That we'll go on to that in a minute. But it was a locker situation. I think with that.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. If you know you're going on a busy day and you can't avoid it, do consider buying express pass. It is expensive, especially on the busy days. But from what we've heard, it is absolutely worth its weight in gold. The express pass on a busy day.
Yeah.
Really is. Even if you just get, there's different types you can get, but go on the Universal Orlando website. It will give you put your dates in, it will tell you the prices for those dates that you're thinking of going. And then you can decide whether to purchase it or not.
Is there an average price
it starts for about $100 per person, roughly.
Okay.
Per person per day.
Yeah.
But I believe that's for the unlimited, so you can go on the rides as many times as you like. There is a express pass that you just get one on every ride.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that might be more worth it on a busy day, just getting the once only, because you're probably not going to get around all of the rides on a busy day anyway, unless you do express pass.
I mean, on Adventure, you probably only want to do maybe 2 rides there twice.
Yeah.
Or for me, it'd be the Hulk ride and Velocicoaster.
Yeah, I want to do Hagrid's as well.
Oh, Hagrid. Obviously, we don't talk about Hagrid's.
Bear in mind, there are no rides or attractions, and we were just saying this, weren't we, that handheld infants can ride besides the carousel. So do factor your baby getting bored. I mean, we're lucky with Savannah. She's very good.
Oh, she's
she doesn't get bored very easy. She's got great attention span. She has done since she was little. I just think you need to factor in your baby getting bored. But there are a few like shows and things you can have a look. There's a story time and stuff, but we'll go into that in a minute. Although having said that, the child swap areas and the bigger rides are really, really good.
Yeah,
it is second to none. Absolutely second to none on that. So do consider child swap. I am going to be doing a video, probably by myself. It depends on how well we get on with these episodes.
Yeah.
But I'll probably be doing a video all about accessibility and stuff. It is in our planner as well, which you can buy for £10 on our website at geminiorlando.com. So
buy it.
Shameless plug there. Shameless plug. But yeah. We said this last week with Universal Studios, but we'll say it again because we can't rate this enough. Get a refillable cup.
Yes, definitely.
Get a refillable cup.
Worth money.
Yeah, it's about $15 per person, but they've got refill stations all around the park, so you don't have to wait in the kiosk line. You don't have to. They've just got the machines there for you to use, so it's so easy to get a refill and everything like that. It's so worth the money. Definitely worth the money. Also, another one, you can't bring your own food into the Universal parks. So make sure you listen to the podcast because we're going to tell you where to eat because we did it.
We did, yeah.
So, yeah, that's all our main tips. Anything you could think of, babe?
No, not really. I would say if it's a busy day, do probably I'll from my experience, go to the Hulk ride first because I think that's the best ride there, I think.
You're going to do better than Velocicoaster?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I'll go to the Hulk first, then obviously while you're at Marvel Land, go to Spider-Man, which is obviously amazing.
Spider-Man's a great ride.
But again, we're doing that obviously right now.
Yes, we are starting on the rides and attractions. So first off, we've got Carousel, which is basically a carousel based in Zeus Landing, but based on all the Dr. Seuss characters. No height requirement for that, and handheld infants can ride as well. So that's the only one that handheld infants can ride. Next one is Dr. Doom's Fearful.
I should have done that, really.
You should have done that. I think you would have liked it.
But I was a bit, obviously, you don't like drop rides. Your mum don't like drop rides, so obviously I need to
the only drop ride I will ever do and enjoy on this planet is Tower of Terror. That's the only one I actually enjoy.
You did thingy, Chisholm, didn't you?
Oh, actually, yeah.
Crocodile, was it?
Croc Drop.
Croc Drop, that's it.
Yeah, Croc Drop was all right. Yeah, but it wasn't as high as like Terror or nothing like that. Anyway.
But Tower of Terror, because you're enclosed in it.
Yeah, and it's not like, it's so well.
It's not open, is it?
It's like, so well themed as well. Like you kind of really get into the story.
But again, we're not talking about Terror Tale. We're talking about Universe.
Dr. Doom's Fearful. I have a story about this. I did this many moons ago when I was 17 with my brothers. My brothers dragged me on it, and they were winding me up the whole way because they know I don't like drop rides. They're kind of like, "Come on, you just got to do it once, and it's done." And then they proceeded to wind me up consistently on it. But yeah, I did not enjoy Dr. Doom's Fearful. Height requirement on that is 52 inches or 132 centimetres. So you got to be quite tall to do that one. I probably just hit that. We're about 30 centimetres over.
Yeah.
Dudley Do Right Through All Falls. We didn't get to ride this one. I'm gutted because it is a really good ride. It's a really good water ride. If you love water rides like Matt does, definitely.
Well, hopefully it's open, we go back there.
It should be. I don't see why it won't be. Height requirement on that is 44 inches or 112 centimetres. Anyone under 48 inches does require an adult with them as well on that one. Another one we didn't do, Flight of the Hippogriff. But that is like more of an introductory coaster. So if your children are maybe tall enough for the big coasters, like your 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, about Edward's age, we go where he's tall enough.
Why are we going it then?
I think maybe because the queue was too long and it was literally just like a kids coaster. So
the kids coaster.
But it looks really well themed. A height requirement on that is 36 inches or 92 centimetres. Anyone under 48 inches, you need to go on with an adult. But it's a really good introductory coaster for your kids that maybe are tall enough for the bigger ones, but are not too sure about it, or have never done a coaster before. It's a really good introductory one, I think, for them. Next one. I know you said we don't talk about Hagrid's, but we have to talk about Hagrid's. Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. It wasn't open when we went, and it wasn't open for the entire week, so it wasn't like we could go back and ride it, and we were quite disappointed.
Yeah, well, obviously you were.
I was, but I didn't let it spoil my day.
No, you didn't.
That's another thing. It's another thing. Like, don't go into these parks and thinking, I want to ride this ride, and if I don't get to ride it, it's going to ruin my whole day. Make sure you've got like 2 or 3 must-dos because at least one of them will be open. So don't let it spoil your day. We didn't let it spoil our day.
No, I didn't,
we didn't know. We also didn't know if we were coming back anytime soon. So we're lucky that we are going again.
Yeah.
So soon after our Feb trip. Height requirement on that is 48 inches or 122 centimetres. I have seen POVs. It looks insane. The switch track is seamless, and it just looks like an amazing ride. So I'm really looking forward to that next time. This one we did ride, and it was really good fun.
Yeah.
Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey.
Is that the one inside the
Hogwarts Castle? Yeah. Really good ride. Also, the child. I have to big up the child swap area because they had Harry.
That's amazing, wasn't it?
They had Harry Potter. They had Harry Potter on the TV. They had a little changing area for the babies.
I remember that now. Yeah,
it was the child swap area. To be fair, all the child swap areas on the rides were fabulous.
They were. I'm sorry. Going back to Universal, when the Transformer rides were similar.
Yeah, really good fit. And the Transformers was on.
And even the Mummy ride.
Yeah,
that was amazing as well. Because obviously, you jump off the ride. And obviously, I was sitting there, and I was literally going straight to the ride straight away.
Yeah.
So Universal do
child swap
unbelievable,
brilliantly. Yeah, they really do. I think it's second to none. Height requirement on that is 48 inches or 122 centimetres. So yeah, definitely child swap. I'm just going to explain child swap a little bit. For people that are not quite aware. Again, I'm going to do an episode on this. Child swap in Universal, the way it works is you get in your line, whether you've paid for Express Pass or you in the normal queue. You get in the queue with your child that's not tall enough to ride, and then when you get to the very front where they're about to load you, you tell the cast member that you need to use child swap. So they'll say how many are in your party. They'll say who's going on first.
Well, say for instance, it's two of you and a child.
Yeah.
So one person
one will go on first, and then the other one will go on afterwards. Yeah.
But obviously, when the person's done the ride, they go back
and in the child swap area.
In the child swap area, literally, you walk off the rides. Obviously, you walk out to a room, like literally by the ride, or the entrance to the ride.
The ride exit, actually.
The
ride exit.
But literally, you do a swap, then literally you're straight on the ride straight away.
Yep, it is.
I think even like say it's like a roller coaster. You literally the next cart. You're on that next cart, aren't you?
Yeah. So yeah, definitely worth it. Their child swap is second to none. I do think it is better than Disney as well. Disney do it good, but I think there could be some improvements with it because you can use the rider switch and then the child swap.
Yeah,
you have to go in the lightning lane, and it can actually bump your queue timing up. Whereas in Universal, it's like straight on.
I think Universal was better than Disney.
Yeah. No, I would heavily agree on that one. Yeah, definitely. Next one, Hogwarts Express from Hogsmeade to King's Cross.
You weren't happy about that, were you?
I didn't like it. No height requirement on that. Handheld infants can go on that, but you must have a part-to-part ticket because obviously it goes from Islands of Adventure to Universal Studios and back. I enjoyed the theming. I enjoyed that, but what I didn't enjoy was on the ride. I just thought it was really boring, like the screens and everything. It was very dark, and like you think they could have done a bit more with the lighting, maybe it from day to night and stuff like that, made you like feel like you were actually on a train.
Yeah.
That was my only bugbear, and also the fact that they got a young girl to play Hermione that didn't sound anything like Emma Watson. And I swear they could have got another girl that at least sounded slightly like Emma Watson.
Or just pay a bit extra money to get Emma Watson to do it.
Well, she probably charged a lot of money for that.
Well, it's Universal. Just pay for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. If you want to do that, you've got to have a part-to-part ticket to ride that one. Next one, I did this one. You did this one as well. We didn't get very wet on it, and you wasn't quite happy with it, to be honest. You thought it was a bit long. Jurassic Park River Adventure. It's an oldie but goldie. I really enjoy it.
I thought it was quite boring.
You did. Only the drop bit at the end. I thought the theming was quite good, but I think it needs an update.
Dated.
It needs an update. Yeah. I think they should do what they did in Hollywood. So they made it into Jurassic World. So they brought it a bit more up to date with the newer films.
But I mean, if people would like it, it's their preference.
Exactly. So, So
I mean, if it's a ride that you can miss on that park, you can miss that ride.
Yeah.
But again, that's only my personal opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree. I probably agree with you on that. I like it, but I do agree it is a bit dated.
I think the reason we went on it because obviously we had nothing else to do, did we? I think.
But it was the last ride of the day. I believe.
And we wanted to do one more ride,
and it was a walk on pretty much. Yeah, it was a walk on pretty much.
Pretty well done it for.
Yeah. The height requirement on that is 42 inches or 107 centimeters. Anyone under 48 inches, you need an adult with you. So next one, my new favourite, Jurassic World Velocicoaster. Oh, so
that was good.
Oh my God, it was so good. It's terrifying, but it's not even the top hat bit that's terrifying. So if you're not sure what a top hat is like basically where they go up and down like that. Stealth at Fort Park is basically a massive top hat.
Yeah.
The top hat bit isn't even the scariest bit. The scariest bit is because you've only got a lap bar. I mean, you are very secure. You are very safe. Otherwise, I wouldn't have ridden it. I didn't feel safe. Is there's an inversion where it feels like you're upside down forever.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
That is the most terrifying bit. However, the theming was fantastic. My only gripe was, and I think this was because it was new.
Yeah.
Was the amount of time we waited because we got a return time. So we'd already waited like an hour and a half anyway. Obviously not in the queue, but outside the queue. And then when we got into the express queue, it was still 45 minutes. And the reason is because they were trying to load everyone in their lockers. Everyone has to put things in their lockers. But obviously the people that were getting off the ride hadn't got their stuff out of the locker quick enough.
Yeah.
So that is my only issue. So hopefully that's probably because it was new and they were ironing it out. So hopefully they've ironed those issues out.
Wasn't the lockers by the entrance as well? Like people were queuing up for the ride. The lockers were by the entrance as well. So obviously people were getting
that as well. Yeah, but the small lighters, the ones that are in the actual.
Yeah,
building.
But the people putting stuff in their lockers. Obviously, it says like a group of 10 of you, for instance, and 2 people putting stuff in their lockers. There's a queue for that in there.
Yeah,
and it's getting backed up. For the entrance, So I'm
hoping that's because it was new and it had only come out in the July previous, and they've ironed those issues out. So hopefully next time we go, those issues would have been ironed out a little bit, and it'd be the load's going to be a lot smoother.
Plus, it's a new ride. It's going to be busy.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. Height requirement on that is 51 inches or 130 centimeters.
Yeah.
So you're going to be a big girl or a big boy to go on that one. Next one, I'm hoping that Savannah will definitely be able to do this one next time. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
What ride's that then?
So it's a bit like the magic carpets of Aladdin, but you sit in fish.
Oh, okay.
And you do get very wet.
Just Dr. Seuss Landing.
Yeah, in Zeus Landing, yeah. No height requirement on that, but if you are under 48 inches, you need an adult with you. But yeah, I'm really looking forward. We're going to get soaked.
That's fine.
You get absolutely soaked on that ride. It's not like Magic Carpets of Aladdin where it's like a tiny little thing. It's like people can actually, round the ride, people can actually press the button to get you
really?
wet.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So that's from what I remember anyway. I don't know if they still have that, but yeah. Next one, Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barges. Now,
another water
Rapids.
Ride. Oh, Rapids.
Yeah.
Are you going this week?
We did not. It wasn't open. It was down for its yearly maintenance, as it always does in January and February. However, I have been on it and I got absolutely soaked.
Oh, so you get wet on that one, yeah?
Yeah, but not. Okay. I have to say though, you do get really, really wet, but not as wet as Infinity Falls in SeaWorld. Jesus Christ!
Oh, I got soaked.
If you see now, go and watch our SeaWorld video now, because you'll see how absolutely soaked I was when I came off that ride.
Yeah,
it was great though.
It was great,
really good, really good. So height requirement on Bilge Rat barges is 42 inches or 107 centimetres. Under 48 inches, of course, you need an adult. The next one, it's got a height requirement and a height restriction.
Yeah.
So if you're just 2 adults on your own, you can't do this ride. You need a child. Okay. You need a child that is between the heights of 36 inches or 92 centimetres and 56 inches, 143 centimetres. So Savannah may be tall enough. I don't know.
Edward would be.
Yeah, but Edward would be too tall.
Tall?
Yeah, Edward would be too tall.
Oh.
Because Edward is definitely over 1.4.
Might buy some platform shoes for Savannah then when we're out there.
No, we're going to be safe. Yeah, so they look really cool. I've never been on them. I think when Logan was little, I think my mum went on with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, 148 inches, you do need an adult. I would recommend having an adult with you anyway, because I see a lot of adults. I saw a lot of adults there. They were like, oh my God, I really want to go on that. And they can't. Because it does look really cool. So yeah, that's that. Skull Island, Reign of Kong. So this is in its own little area now.
Just on the 4x4 Jeep thing, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought the theming was good.
I also liked the ending of it because I think they used the original Kong, didn't they?
They did. They used the old animatronic from the original King Kong ride.
Yeah.
In Universal.
Yeah.
I loved that ride.
Yeah.
Universal.
Is that where you go through like a city?
You're on a cable car thing.
Yeah, that's it.
And then Kong comes and gets you. I loved that ride. That's
good how they use
the classic ride.
It's good how they use the original Kong.
Yeah, well, it's probably saved them a bit of money as well doing that. So height requirement on that is 36 inches or 92 centimetres. Again, if you're under 48 inches, you need an adult. Next one, not our bag, not our cup of tea. Excuse the pun, but these are teacups. Stormforce Acceleron, based on the X-Men. There's no height requirement on that, but under 48 inches, you need a supervising companion, and obviously no handheld infants. We don't like very, very spinny rides. I'm all right with spinny coasters, and I'm all right with other things, but teacups and things like that.
No, I don't like it.
I just can't do them. So yeah, especially the ones that you can manually spin, especially when you're on. No, especially when you're on a ride with Rainbow Serena.
Oh.
And Rainbow Serena decides to spin it so fast that you come off it absolutely green. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Rainbow. But yeah, if you want to do that one. The next one, Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. Great ride.
That was unbelievable.
Great ride. Good great ride. Really, really cool. That one, love that one. Height requirement on that is 40 inches or 102 centimetres. Under 48 inches requires a adult. So yeah, the Cat in the Hat. Now I have done this one. We didn't do this one with Savannah because she wasn't tall enough. Cat in the Hat ride, really, really cool. Bit like Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Okay, yeah.
That was cute, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Yeah, Cat in the Hat. Height requirement on that is 36 inches or 92 centimetres. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Savannah will be 92 centimetres by the time we go. On that one, the next one, the High in the Sky Zeus Trolley Train Ride. So That's
just one went through the restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. There is a height requirement on that, which I thought was really odd.
Yeah. Because obviously you've got the People Mover at Michigan.
People Mover at Disney, and also you've got
same thing, really, isn't it?
Even the CBeebies in Alton Towers, they have a little bug ride. Bug ride, and it's the same thing. Exactly
it's no height requirement, but for some reason this one is.
Yeah.
Which I don't really understand, but
I know it's very odd. Height requirement on that is 36 inches or 92 centimeters, and the last but certainly not least, Hulk, the Incredible Hulk coaster.
Unbelievable, that is. So good.
Up until I rode Velocicoaster, this was my favourite ride in the whole world that I'd actually been on. It's just the theming is on, the launch is on. It's just on. It's such a good coaster.
I wouldn't say it's a really long coaster, but it's just said the theming and at launch.
That launch is
and
on
sounds where he goes, and you go up and you go like that. It's just the first like few turns on it. It's just so good.
Oh, it's so good. Definitely. It's definitely one of our massive recommendations. Height requirement on that is 54 inches or 138 centimeters. So you've got to be a big one for that one. So that's all the rides and attractions. There's so many, actually. There's so much more than there is in Universal Studios. However, with Universal Studios, I think it is more about immersing you in the films.
Yeah.
Rather than, whereas Islands of Adventure is just obviously more adventurous.
Yeah, that's pretty much going on as adventure.
So yeah, we're going to go on to the shows now. There's only a couple of shows here, but they're definitely worth a go. The Frog Choir, which is a singing show, so they have frog puppets. That's in Hogsmeade, Harry Potter based, obviously. We did see that one. Oh, the Stories You'll Hear. We did see this one actually outside, and they were telling the story of the Grinch Who Stole Christmas in February, which I thought was very odd.
After Christmas, okay, yeah.
I know, yeah. It's very odd. But they basically have a cast member telling the story and then the characters sort of acting it out.
Yeah.
So it's really good for your little ones if they're really into Dr. Seuss. And I'm hoping, because Savannah's a bit of a bookworm, that she'll be into Dr. Seuss because they're great books.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a really good one. And we did see a snippet of this actually as we walked past the Tri-Wizard Spirit Rally, which is a dance and stunt show in Hogsmeade. So we had the Durmstrang boys with the sticks.
Oh yes, I think I see it.
We saw a snippet of it as we walked past. Really, really good. Definitely worth a watch. I would like to watch that properly next time.
Yeah. What about the sorry, you missed the Atlantis thing?
Oh, Poseidon.
We
queued up for 20 minutes, and
is that a show? Is it?
It is. It's like
a show.
It's like a walkthrough and a show as well. Yeah.
We were queued.
Somebody let me know what that is, because I can't find any POVs on it.
It looked good from outside. That's where we walked in there. I thought, is it a show? Is it a ride? We weren't too sure. But
yeah,
I'm guessing it's a show then.
Yeah, it's like a walkthrough show thing.
Okay,
yeah, it's very odd. But yeah, that's there as well every 20 minutes. So if you want to wait ridiculously long for that.
I'm quite curious to be honest what it is.
Well, I think we will go again. I think maybe Edward might be interested.
If we've got time for it, I'll do it, because I'm quite curious what it is now.
Okay, so we're going to go into the dining options now, as we always do. So there's a lot on here, so I'm just going to reel it through. Let's just go. Backwater Bar. That's bar and lounge in the port of entry as you enter and exit the park.
I was thinking, I remember that. When you left, I think it was a riot.
Blondie's, which is a sandwich deli place in Toon Lagoon.
Yeah.
Cafe 4, which is a quick service American in Marvel Superhero Island. Obviously, it's meant to be based on Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Captain America Diner. That's the American sit-down restaurant, I believe, and I believe that's where the Marvel character dinners happen as well.
Oh, when it'll come around the obviously Captain America comes around and
Spider-Man, all that stuff. Yeah,
that'd be quite cool, wouldn't it?
Logan, my little brother, the last time he went when he was like 7, I didn't go that time. They went for his birthday, and he actually had Spider-Man. Like,
I think we're more good for Edward if he likes that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think if Edward's really into Marvel, I think it might be worth booking it.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure how much it is. So bear with me.
You got to pay for it. Oh.
Yeah, of course you have to pay for it.
Okay, not food obviously. We've got to pay to get in the restaurant.
We usually pay for you usually pay for the meal, and then the dinner itself you have to book it.
Okay,
like the character dinners in Disney.
All right, fair enough.
Cinnabon, which is obviously cinnamon rolls and stuff, big chain. That's at the port of entry, and this one is our recommendation. We ate here, and we enjoyed it very much. Circus, I've dropped it there. Circus McGurkus Cafe Stupendous. It's American, so it's got pizza. It's got loads of stuff, actually, I thought. Big, really good selection. Really well priced as well. And the food was good.
Food was good, yeah.
Food was good,
Very
yeah.
good.
If you want a quick service restaurant, and you're always going to find seating in there. There was plenty.
There's a lot of seating. Yeah, lots. I remember that now.
There was plenty of seating in there as well. So I was really, really impressed with that. There's also refill stations in there for your refillable cup. Yeah, I thought it was like $10 to $15 per person.
Average,
for a meal. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Really good food. Really, really enjoyed
Especially
it.
in the park as well, I suppose.
Fried chicken was really good. I had the fried chicken, didn't I? That was really good.
I can't remember now.
I had the fried chicken. It was really, really good. So we definitely recommend that one if you want a cheap, good option. That's in Zeus Landing. Comic Strip Cafe. Now I have eaten here years ago. It wasn't very good.
No,
it wasn't very good. That's at Toon Lagoon. Confisco Grill, which is an international restaurant.
Okay.
That's at the port of entry. I don't remember seeing this, but I think you remember seeing
That's on. Oh, you walk down of the main bit towards like the lake.
Yep.
It's on the right hand side.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's on the right hand side. I think the left was the Hulk, but the right was the restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Right
okay.
Is that sort of like overlooking the lake?
When we say international, there's all different sort of cuisines that you can have. If you don't have fussy children and you're an adults only couple or adults only group, we probably recommend, if you want to try some different stuff other than your grotty theme park food, then I would say try that.
Yeah,
I would say try that. Yeah. I think it would be too adventurous for Savannah and Edward. Maybe. You
said it.
Okay, moving swiftly on. I'm going to move on. Croissant Moon Bakery. It's another bakery, coffee shop thing at the port of entry. Doc Sugru's Desert Kebab House. It's kebabs.
I was a bit wary about eating kebab in America.
Why?
I don't know. I just got a bad
feeling.
It
be the same as over here.
I don't think it will be.
Why?
I don't know. I've obviously got to try it, but I just don't think it's going to be that nice.
It's not going to be like your usual lamb.
Actually, saying that, Americans love their grease, don't they? So it'd be more.
I think it'd be the same. I think it'd be the same as over here.
I might try that next time. Actually,
it's a little kiosk, so it'd be like quick service. You can
That's fine. I might try that.
Something.
Yeah, I might try that.
Ooh, you heard it here first. We'll see what we can do. Next one, Fire Eaters Grill. That's an American restaurant. That's like barbecue-y kind of stuff.
Yeah.
In the Lost Continent.
Like ribs, stuff like that.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Green Eggs and Ham Cafe. And that's in Zeus Landing. So you can get green eggs and ham.
Okay.
And you can also get these really good tater tots, which I'm definitely going to try next time. So they're really good. They're like cheesy and they just look so good.
Okay.
So we definitely need to try those next time. Next one, we're not going to partake, but I've heard the food is very, very good here. Hog's Head, which is British food.
Yeah, okay.
In Hogsmeade. Not for us because obviously we're British and we eat it every day, but I have heard the food is very good. So if you do want to sample some of our odd foods like shepherd's pie and steak and owl pie,
fish and chips, I suppose.
Fish and chips, yeah, they've got it in there.
Yeah.
Next one, Hop on Pop Ice Cream Shop. Ice cream in Zeus Landing. I think I actually got an ice cream from here.
Did you?
Yeah, I think it was just like a normal pump ice cream thing. Quite good. Marvel character dinner again. You need a reservation for that, and I will see if I can get a price, and I'll see if I can put a call out down below on how much roughly that would be. But I assume it depends on the day you go or the day you book. Moose Juice Goose Juice. Now they do have moose juice and goose juice, and I think it's like a tropical thing.
Okay.
But I was too scared to try it, so I just got a normal refill. And that's Drinks in Zeus Landing. Now this next restaurant has won awards, like theme park awards, for the best food. And this is Mythos Restaurant in the Lost Continent opposite that Poseidon show.
Yes.
It's won awards. The food is very good. It's Greek food.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it Greek? Yeah.
The food is very, very good, apparently. But it is, as the food is good, obviously the price goes way, way up.
Greek food is nice though, isn't it?
It is. It's very fresh, light. Especially if you're on a really hot day, you just want something light, don't you?
Yeah.
But if you want a sit down meal, you've got to try and get a reservation as soon as you hit the park, really, because it is so difficult to get a reservation for.
Quite popular then.
Yes, very popular. Very, very popular. But it is quite pricey as well, so just bear that one in mind if you're on a budget. Pizza Predatoria. That's that is pizza.
You sure?
Yes, positive. Yeah, okay. And that's in Jurassic Park. You've got a Starbucks at the port of entry, so if you like your Starbucks, then grab one before or after your day. The Burger Digs, which is burgers, that's in Jurassic Park, and the Watering Hole, which is drinks, and it does have a refill station there because we used it.
Yeah.
That was at Jurassic Park. Also, next one, another British one, but again, I've heard the food's very good. 3 Room Sticks in Hogsmeade, so that's both your pubs.
Okay.
That's both your pubs in Hogsmeade. Thunderfalls Terrace, which is an American restaurant, that's in Jurassic Park, and then Wimpy's.
Not the...
No.
Okay.
As in Mr. Wimpy, the cartoon character. I don't know if you ever saw him.
I've heard of that,
yeah. Pretty old cartoon character. He makes burgers, so it's not like Wimpy in England, although Wimpy is very good.
So who come first then?
Wimpy's.
What?
Like Mr. Wimpy.
Oh, so Wimpy ripped off them then?
Probably.
Well, it's quite similar, isn't it? Wimpy's and Wimpy.
Wimpy, yeah. That's in Toon Lagoon, so if you fancy a burger there. So, yeah, that's all the dining options. Loads of choice.
There's a lot there,
Loads of choice. And not just all your standard burgers, pizzas, all that stuff. There is actually quite a lot of different choice as well. So, if you're really wanting something different, there is a good selection for you to choose from. Obviously, we would recommend that Circus McGurkus one.
Yeah, that's good.
It was really good food and really cheap. Yeah, shopping and merchandise options. So I want to get Savannah some Dr. Seuss books.
Okay.
So all the books you can read, it's called, and that's all the Dr. Seuss books. Our daughter is very much a bookworm, isn't she?
She is, yeah.
Very much a bookworm. She's even started in the last couple of days, and I've noticed this, where she wants to read by herself, but obviously she can't read yet. But she'll start babbling to herself as if she's reading it, which is really, really cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. But yeah, she starts babbling and pointing at things like when she's reading to herself. But she does enjoy a good book. So yeah, I'm gonna get her some bits.
Yeah.
Cats, hats, and things. So if you want to get your thing 1, thing 2 t-shirt or mummy thing, daddy thing, we got.
Did we buy that?
We didn't get t-shirts. What we did was we got a just married thing, Mrs. thing and Mr. thing.
Is that a fridge magnet we're saying, was it?
Yes.
It was. It's upstairs somewhere, isn't it?
It's upstairs somewhere, yeah. I really have got to look for that Disney decoration that we bought for
I think it's upstairs
for Christmas.
Well,
yeah, it must be. So yeah, that's that. And that's the Zeus Landing comic book shop. So if you're really into comics, they have like a really good selection of new comics, and also they have like the collectible comics that are in the plastic wrapper that you never open or never read.
Worth about 10 grand.
They always think defeats the purpose of comics.
Comics.
Always think it defeats the purpose of comics. Like you're just gonna like dolls as well. I don't understand why you keep dolls in the box. Dolls are meant to be played with. Like,
obviously, it's a collectible item, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not a collector of things apart from wands, maybe, but. Anyway, DePhoto's Expedition Photography, and you can get a photo pass. I think it was around $50 for the day.
Yeah.
Mum bought it actually, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
So you get all your digital photos, and then you get some prints as well. So we went and this is where we went and got our printed photos, which I'll put at the end of the video as I always do. That's at Port of Entry. Dervish and Bangs, which is Harry Potter merch.
Yeah.
And that's at Hogsmeade. So actually, Dervish and Bangs is a stationery shop.
Okay.
Like in the...
like pens and stuff like that.
Like quills and inks and all the things in the films and the books. So.
Yeah.
Dinosaur.
Okay. Yeah, Dinosaur, yeah.
Okay, Jurassic Park merch in Jurassic Park. Filch's Emporium of Confiscated Goods. That's the exit shop for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey.
Okay.
There's really good actually. Little selection.
Quite a big shop, wasn't it?
It's quite a big exit shop. It's quite a big exit shop. And that's in Hogsmeade. Gasoline Alley, which is beachwear, which we walked past this and we were like, why would you want to buy beachwear?
In a park that's got a beach.
In a theme park that doesn't have a beach and only has 2 wet rides.
Yeah. Well, obviously it's there for a reason.
You never know.
It's there for a reason, I suppose.
It must be, like if you've forgotten, you can get towels and ponchos.
Yeah, if I didn't buy there, which I should have done, is a universal vest.
Yeah, because you bought one from Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
You bought one from Disney.
No,
we bought a T-shirt.
Bought a T-shirt Disney, but I didn't buy a Universal a vest, did I?
And we couldn't find one. You were looking for one.
Yeah, the blue one, wasn't it? I wanted,
we couldn't find it.
No,
we couldn't find one. So we're going to endeavour to find one next time. This next one, historic families, which is heraldry and name plaques. You know, like the one your dad's got.
Oh, yeah.
You can do that in there, but I guarantee there is not my surname in there, or my current surname. Obviously, in a couple of months, I'm going to be Mrs. Webb. But, yeah, it doesn't... my name is quite...
it might be on there.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very weird, my surname. But, yeah.
It's French, isn't it?
It's French. Yeah. Yes, it is French. Yes. Don't know. I can't speak a word of French, by the way, but yeah, that's in the Lost Continent. The next one is Honeydukes. I really want to do this one next time. It's a sweet shop in Hogsmeade. Now, if you're a Harry Potter fan like me, you know exactly what Honeydukes is. They do all like the chocolate frogs and all that stuff. I really want to go in there and have a look in there. So that's that. And then you've got another sweet shop in the port of entry called the Island Market and Export Candy Shop. So you can get loads of
candy and stuff like that.
Yeah. Next one is the Islands of Adventure Trading Company. That's the flagship merch store. I always say a flagship merch store because it's usually the biggest one. And that's at the port of entry as well. Jurassic Outfitters, which is all your costumes and things, clothing, Jurassic Park clothing, T-shirts, things like that. That's in Jurassic Park. Marvel, I can never pronounce this one. Marvel Alterniverse. Is that how you pronounce it?
You say?
Alterniverse.
Yeah.
Did I pronounce that
you
right?
did, yes.
Okay, good. Marvel merch. Also, I believe in this store there was lots of movie memorabilia from the films.
Okay.
Like I think there was there was an Iron Man.
That's quite expensive, isn't it?
For I think it was like $20,000, which isn't that bad really for movie memorabilia if you think about it.
Well,
but
yeah.
If you're really into that, you could buy that if you have that kind of money. We don't. If you're super, super rich. That's in Marvel Superhero Island. Mulberry Street store, that's that Dr. Zeus merch. That's all your characters and things. That's in Zeus Landing. Ocean Trader Market, that's clothing in the port of entry. Ollivanders, which is your wands, and that's in Hogsmeade, but again, as we said at the beginning, I won't bother doing the show. It's pointless.
Go straight to the shop.
Yes. Owl Post.
Owl Post?
Yes.
What is this one then?
It's a Harry Potter merch shop that does soft toys. But I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, people, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can send a postcard to anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Obviously, they use the US mail, but obviously for effect, they pretend give it to an owl.
Oh, okay.
Like an animatronic owl, and the owl flies off and whatever.
That's cool.
I think they still do that. I know they did when they first opened, but I'm not sure if they still do it now. So I'm going to check that. Fact check me if you will. I'm not an expert, as you know, and we're not experts. But yeah, that's that one. I really would like to try that one out next time. The Christmas shop, which is all your Christmas decorations and things, that's in the port of entry. They've always got one in one Universal Park. Yeah. Port Provisions, that's snacks, and that's at the port of entry. So Shop of Wonders, which is more Marvel collectibles. This is a shop with all the Marvel collectibles.
Oh, really?
I think the cheapest thing I found in there was like $500.
Really?
Yeah, I think the cheapest thing I found in there was $500.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's like jewelry, because they do jewelry and stuff in there as well. Okay. Yeah, if you're into that. Marvel Superhero Island. Oh God, this is a mouthful. That's what she said. Snookers and Snookers. Oh God, I've mucked it up already. Snookers and Snookers Sweet Candy Cookers. Sweet shop in Zeus Landing.
Candy shop then.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Spider-Man shop, which is your extra shop for the Spider-Man ride.
That was good. That shop.
It was really good.
Yeah.
My mum got my nephew Bailey a Spider-Man Loungefly bag from there, which was really good. Yes, really, really cool.
Wasn't that expensive, was it?
No, I think it was cheaper than the ones in Disney.
$6, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, really, 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 really good. So if you love Spider-Man, definitely the shop for you. This one, I never thought I would see this in a theme park. I've seen it on many piers in my time in this country, but never in an American theme park. Star Souls, psychic reading.
Oh, okay. Where was this in? I can't remember.
It's I did see the kiosk. It's like by the Poseidon. It's not like that little market bit.
Oh yes, I remember now. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
I think it's ridiculously expensive. I mean, if you believe in psychics, then maybe, but I think it is just for fun.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it it's a real psychic. It may be, I don't know, but you never know. If you fancy something a bit different. Toon Extra, which is all your Toon merch, like your Dudley Do-Rights, your Popeye, all of those kind of characters. Betty Boop as well. That's in Toon Lagoon. Treasures of Poseidon, that's a souvenir from Poseidon the show.
Yeah.
In the Lost Continent. And what's the matter you?
Not the know.
What's the matter you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
What's the matter you? That's the name of another shop in Toon Lagoon.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I just thought it was great. What's the matter you? That's great. So that's all the shopping and merchandise options. Again, you've got loads of selections.
A lot of shops
so
in there.
If you are really a big fan of, like, there's something for everyone there, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely.
A lot of shops in there.
Yeah, there's something for everyone. Although I must admit, in Hogsmeade, there's not as many shops in Hogsmeade as there is in Diagon Alley.
No, you're right there, yeah.
There's only like a few. But I think because Diagon Alley's only got one ride in there, like the Gringotts.
Yeah.
They've got more room. And obviously Diagon Alley is meant to be shops.
Yeah, it's a high street, isn't it?
Yeah,
well,
it's Wizard High Street. Yeah, there's literally a Wizard High Street.
We in Britain, we call it what do Americans call it?
A mall.
Boulevard, maybe?
Yeah, Boulevard. Yeah.
We call it a high street.
We call it a high street, yeah.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah. Special events. So there's not many here, really. You've got Grinchmas.
Yeah.
Which is in Zeus Landing, where the Grinch, he comes and says hello and everything. So yeah, I've done that once. That was really cool. Right around the time the film came out, and it was really good fun. It's Christmas in the Wizarding World, and that's November and December. They do a light show at Hogwarts. It'd be really good fun to go see that.
Yeah.
And then obviously Christmas at Universal Orlando, which is across all of the parks, and that's between November and December as well. They don't do Halloween Horror Nights here. Just because there's probably more room at Universal Studios to build houses and stuff. So that is it. That's it. I mean, what are you looking forward to the next time you go?
Hulk.
Hulk again?
Yeah, straight away.
Hagrid's. Definitely for me, Hagrid's.
I would say I would like to do Hagrid's, obviously, so we didn't do it last time, did we?
Mm-hmm. Velocicoaster again, I'm looking forward
to. I would do Velocicoaster, yeah. It's got to be a Hulk for me.
Yeah, the Hulk is amazing. So we're going to try and get Edward.
But there's one secret thing I want to do, is that Poseidon.
Yeah, I think we'll do that.
I'm just curious now.
POV of it as well.
I'm just curious now.
Yeah.
What's it going to be like?
Because I can't find a POV anywhere. I don't know if you're allowed to film in there, but they didn't stop me from taking my camera in. But yeah, that's it for the end of this episode. So next week, what are we doing, babe?
I'm not too sure. What are we doing? Sorry. Volcano Bay.
Volcano Bay.
Oh, sorry, Universal's Volcano Bay.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm so excited to talk about that.
That's very good.
Such a good park, such a good water park. Yeah. So don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends. Don't forget, you can buy our digital planner for just £10 on our website at geminolando.com. You can also, on our YouTube channel, you can join us for $4.99 a month and become a gem. And you can also sign up on our Patreon as well. We do have one member at the moment. Thank you, Reagan. We love you. So yeah, that's got our Fox's Farm video. And also you've got the first two sections of the planner as well as on our Patreon as well. So you can get that for free on that one as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.